Well, hiya, folks. Happy holidays. You're about to listen to Land of Eam, a lighthearted fantasy RPG. Land of Eam is a game of whimsical, colorful characters exploring a wondrous world full of danger and discovery. Set in the fantasy world of the graphic novel series, Rickety Stitch and the Gelatinous Goo. As lore-seeking wanderers, fortune-seeking pioneers, and adventure-seeking do-gooders, your heroes will travel across a sprawling hex map, encounter both the perilous and the hilarious, and unearth the remnants of a forgotten age. But look at me, just blabbering on, blah, 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 blah. Let's get to the holiday action. Enjoy.
It is an age of ashes. The gleaming empires of old have faded into obscurity, leaving a tired world riddled with dungeons and ruled by fiends. Magic is increasingly rare, as year after year the fairy folk risk extinction. But there's always one time of year that magic surges, bolstered by holiday cheer and spirits: Christmas. Invigorated by the Christmas spirit of those who populate the Land of Eam, a magical glade in Riddle Spinney, land of the fairy folk, is said to hold the power to make Christmas wishes come true. Some adventurers make the trek through the Mucklands to the land of the fairy folk to make their Christmas wishes. That's where you all come in. Who do we see as you travel through the hilly landscape of the Drippy Downs towards the Riddle Spinney?
You see Nosilla, an imp, a rascal. She's a little under the weather this Christmas season, and she's not happy about it.
What color is she? You know, what does she look like?
What does she look like?
Is she flying?
Is she, is she what? Is she fine?
Is she fine?
Is she flying?
Is she fine?
Is she fine? Tell me, dude. Is
Damn,
she...
girl.
Give me the deeds.
Well, I mean, geez, if you ask like that, it's kind of forward. No, she's using her feet this time. She's like a salmon, more pinkish, reddish color. She does, in fact, have a cute pair of blue wings. Her ears are kind of large and floppy. Need I say more?
No, that's perfect.
You see Bailey Nayworth. He's a whalen, which is a whale folk. And he's a knight errant. He's got his big old trusty sword, and he's not riding his mount because, you know, that feels a little bit rude to my friend. But he's walking next to him, and his mount is a big old Bogrillian tortoise named Tortellini.
That's adorable.
Waylon is like a nice, desaturated aquamarine, you know, like a bluish, greenish gray. Mm. And, he's got a little night helmet on, but it's not big enough to actually cover his whole head, so it's more like a hat. Uh-huh. And, he's in a little vest with a white shirt with poofy sleeves and a little red tie. Mm. And yeah, he's pretty cool.
Very cute.
You see Theodare. He is a shrimp, which is what I like to think of as more of a kobold as opposed to whatever he's supposed to be. He has all black fur with a white stripe going down, kind of similar to a skunk, if you will, with some goggles that he has around his neck. And it kind of looks like a blacksmith almost, as he's walking around with his clipboard and talking to his little robot friend, Juliet.
Sick.
Juliet looks like Gur from Invader Zim.
I love Juliet.
And she's even in a little doggy costume, but it's pink.
Cute. Cute. And as you walk through the Drippy Downs, you approach the Mistletoe Glade, as it is coined by the fairy folk. The Mistletoe Glade is said to bloom beautiful poinsettias during holiday months, practically glowing and radiating with the Christmas spirit. But as you approach what you know should be the glade, you immediately know something is wrong. What should be a magical place littered with beamkin tree folk donning Christmas lights and fairy folk caroling and sharing gifts is instead dark and gloomy. The beamkins droop with their lights turned off. Fairies and pixies cough and are visibly heavy, and the Christmas joy that is usually infectious is absent. You see Twinklewings, your energetic, festive fairy friend who literally lolls as he flies, visibly deflated and wings drooping.
Bah! Humbug! There's just no Christmas spirit anymore.
Twinklewings! And Bailey will run over and, hold a hand up so he doesn't have to float. What's wrong?
The Christmas spirit, it's just gone.
What?
What do you mean it's just gone?
I mean, it's literally gone. Stolen. Hollywick the Bright?
And he turns to what you remember to be a very proud and tall beamkin who looks very pale and droops.
He's dying.
No!
Without the Christmas spirit, this may be the end of Christmas altogether.
Who stole it, bro?
It was the Tinsel Terrors. Word has it they've got the Christmas spirit trapped at Castle Ganish.
Castle Ganish?
Yeah, the Castle Ganish.
And he points, and very dramatically, the camera moves swiftly through what your journey would be to show a dark and gloomy castle. About a couple hexes to the right.
That's not menacing at all.
The Tinsel Terrors.
Who are they?
Nobody knows, but they're a new gang in town, and they've just been going around and wrecking anything Christmas related. This was the last straw.
What? Me and my homeboys love Christmas. This will not stand.
Usually I do too, but I don't know. And he tries to kick, your little thumb like it's a rock, but he's not strong enough, so it just ow!
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try to be softer next time.
It's okay. I'm sorry. I guess there's no Christmas wish for anyone this year.
Well, no, let's hold on. Let's not jump to conclusions, Twinkle. Hold on. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna show those tinsel terrors some real terrors of what you could do with tinsel. You hear me? If I have anything to say about it.
You mean you guys would rescue the Christmas spirit?
Of course.
Who else is gonna do it? Right, guys?
We're the only ones here.
Oh, man. Guys, did you hear that?
Okay, well, don't...
And for a moment, you see all the trees that were drooping and all the fairies that were lulling go, yay! And an expectation has been set.
Oh, no.
Okay,
no.
well, hold on, Twinkle. We don't have to jump to, let's, we are very hopeful. No,
Should I tell him never mind, or?
No, just set your expectations appropriately, because we're definitely level 1.
Yeah, we just don't want to, we're gonna shoot for the stars, and we're gonna...
Okay, guys, they're gonna try to rescue the Christmas spirit!
Yeah, the keyword there is try, okay? Everybody, don't get, too excited. Please, thank you.
And you see Hollywick, the big Christmas beamkin, removes 2 stalks from the ground to give a thumbs up, and his lights flicker on a little bit to show hope.
Okay.
Whoa, Hollywick hasn't given 2 thumbs up ever since, that traveling troupe came through and played... Fuck, cut this.
No, please, Bailey, elaborate.
Since Fahrenheimer.
Oh, yes, okay. Juliet tugs on your sleeve, Theodare, and is like,
where are we going?
It sounds like we're going to... Where is it again?
Oh, it's Castle Ganish. I could take you there.
And he whistles, and you hear a quizzitive as a fluffy white and black caterpillar barrels forward, literally jumping through the air to tackle Twinklewings out of your hand, Bailey, and messing up his hair and wings as she licks him. She has black antennae, a little black fur on her face, and in tufts down her back, but the rest is long, fluffy white fur. Twinklewings goes,
Yuck!
while fixing his hair and outfit and wings, and then goes,
This is Snowball, my noble steed.
and she turns to all of you and is like,
Hi, Snowball. This is Tortellini, my noble steed.
and she is much smaller than Tortellini, but she approaches and sniffs him and starts rubbing against him, and Tortellini closes his eyes in contentment.
Well, all right, I guess we should head out, huh?
Yeah, the sooner we could get there, the sooner we could get back to Spirit. Because I don't like how this feels right now. Everything's really low.
Yeah, I'm in a bad mood.
Yeah, I see it. I see it in you.
Yes, quite. Why don't we move these things along?
So, if we do it, we get to make a Christmas wish?
I mean, yeah, if you guys are the ones to save the literal Christmas spirit, you'll probably be the first ones to make your wishes.
Cool.
I like the sound of that.
That does sound nice.
Yeah, follow me!
As we follow, I lean into the group and I go, I'm pretty concerned the Christmas spirit is going to be like a literal ghost. Like,
Are you scared of ghosts, Bailey?
I've never run into one before, so I guess I shouldn't be afraid of it, but like, it's pretty normal to be afraid of things you don't know, I think.
How does one carry the spirit?
Juliet, walking next to Theodare, is like,
Well, they must have had some kind of magical cage or something in order to capture a spirit.
That'd be right. I'm interested in how that magical cage could work.
Well, maybe we could, take a little sample when we go.
Or we can take the entire cage.
With the Christmas spirit in it?
I mean, we have to carry it back anyway, huh?
Oh, very right. You're so smart, Theodare.
Thanks, Juliet.
all right, and we will go into our travel mechanic. So the Land of Eam is a hex grid sandbox. The castle is 3 hexes away. Each day is made up of 4 turns. Turn 1 and 2 are during the daytime. Turn 3 and 4 are during the nighttime. You can travel 2 hexes during the day and 1 hex at night. But if you want to search for components such as herbs or go fishing or go hunting or foraging, anything like that, you can travel 1 hex and then search around where you are. If you push forward and travel for a 3rd turn in a row, you will be tired and suffer some dread. So, what are you guys feeling? Do you want to just trudge on through? Are there some components you'd like to search for?
Well, Twinklewings,
Yeah?
is there anything you can tell us about the tinsel terrors? Like, would it be better to strike them at night or during the day?
I would highly recommend at night.
Okay.
Word on the Drippy Downs is they're gremlins.
Theodare, this should be very scary. Gremlins eat magical items and technology. Juliet goes and starts shaking, and you hear the tin like rattling as she shakes around.
Put armor on her. It's going to be okay, Juliet. I'm sure we'll figure this out somehow.
And, I don't know, but you see,
And as you've left the riddle spinny, now that you kind of stop for a second, you can physically see a dark fog of gloom looming over the Drippy Downs. Twinklewings points at it and is like,
I don't know, but as soon as that appeared, the tinsel terrors were everyone's problem in the Drippy Downs. And mark my words, I think that thing's gonna stretch all the way across the Mucklands if we're not careful.
Okay.
Well, that's not good.
Did you say it was better to travel during night?
It's more like they might not see as good at night.
So probably better to sneak in during the night instead of during the day.
I would say so. And, not to make any kind of assumption on gremlins, but they're not the smartest creatures.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Careful there, Twinklewings. We don't want to head into, hateful rhetoric.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We were all thinking it. You just, you were the one to voice it.
Thinking it.
What? I know.
You know what? You're right. You are right.
Well, you can't say that we're right either, Bailey, because then you affirm what... Okay, we're getting into
We
really
can
bad
move on from
territory.
this.
Just cancel me.
No, I just mean maybe, traveling, but then, resting and going in at night is probably the best option. That's all.
Yeah, let's do that. I would like to jump in here. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I came because I wanted to make my Christmas wish. It's part of our tradition at this point.
Yeah.
And the fact that I'm not able to do that right now is really throwing a wrench in my plans.
I totally get it.
So the sooner we get this solved, the sooner we light up the town, and the sooner we get our Christmas wishes.
You mean light up the town with, Christmas joy and stuff, not setting it on fire, right?
No, right, yeah. I don't do that anymore. We don't-
Okay,
it's just-
sorry. I had to check, just to make sure,
I promise I'm different. Yeah, no, I've healed.
Okay,
At
cool.
least a little. Well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if we're okay with being tired, we can probably get there during the night today. Or if we don't want to be tired, then we should kind of dilly-dally and explore a bit.
I like that plan.
Sounds interesting, and it gives us time to figure out the strategy.
All right, good plan. I need one of you to make a realms check.
First roll of the game. So I rolled a 9, plus 2 for realms is 11, and then I have maps, which gives me a +1 on travel checks, so that makes it 12.
Critical success.
My boy.
So you get a discovery. Atop Snowball, Twinkle Wings leads you forward through the Drippy Downs towards Castle Ganish. But all of a sudden, Snowball begins to meow playfully and begin swatting and kind of bapping at the snow in front of her. Twinkle Wings tries to rein her in, but is thrown off of Snowball as she pounces on something and begins to pull something to her chest with her front claws while trying to kick at it with her back claws. Twinkle Wings gets thrown off.
Whoa.
Golly, Snowball, be careful! What is that?
As he flies over to try to remove it from Snowball, you see a playbill. It says, Dawn and the Gay Apparel's new theater coming this spring. Produced by the Gloom King.
No!
Now, you all know as citizens of Eam that many years ago, the Gloom King came and basically destroyed the Mucklins. It has led to this eon of dungeoneering and corporations. Many think that the Gloom King is just a myth, but some speak of his return. Twinklewings gasps.
Those are the Tinsel Terrors!
Wait.
And you look and you see a chorus of gremlins, these multicolored, one-eyed creatures with rabbit ears, and then a little boggle, which are the shorter goblin species. They're basically goblin cousins, but a lot tinier, in the center.
Oh my gosh! The Gloom King must have promised them a theater if they captured the Christmas spirit! That's... I know that guy! Donbert Mistlethorn! He was just a theater kid!
Donbert Mistlethorn?
That's how they all start.
That must be Dawn from Dawn and the Gay Apparels!
So that must be why they know about the Christmas spirit and where to find it.
Oh gosh.
We have to stop this. There's nothing worse than Gremlin Theater.
Do you think the Gloom King is even planning on giving them a theater, actually?
Probably not.
Okay, wait, we
The
could
Gloom King's a real biznatch.
He's a real bad guy.
we could use this to our advantage, guys.
I wish I could be devious like you, Nas.
Well, that's a term that I...
You're so good at scheming.
Okay, well, that's definitely absolutely true. But, listen, if we can convince the Tinsel Terrors that the Gloom King is absolutely not gonna give them a theater, because let's be so real, in this economy...
No, I know.
Please, they just defunded the half of the arts programs across the land.
Don't I know it?
But not to
True.
get political.
Capture the Christmas spirit, and I'll build you a Gremlin Theater.
He sounds just like the Gloom King!
And the Boggles will pay for it. It's gonna be great.
Oh my god.
There's absolutely no way the Gloom King is actually going to follow through with that. So
No way!
we could totally convince the Tinseltares to join us. That way they can go ahead and make their own Christmas spirit wish for a theater. That's it.
Oh my gosh!
All of us together against the Gloom King. Where that's a long name also.
Honestly, yeah, no wonder he shortened it to Dawn.
Also, it's just kind of vain. Donbert, like, why do you need two first names?
Well, honestly, that dig should probably be at his parents for naming him that, but I hear ya.
Fair.
Because, it's not like Twinkle Wings, where that's obviously one name.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
totally.
but that's it's almost like that's okay.
Yeah, or you could call me Twink if, it's not incorrect, but just, call me Twinkle Wings. Call me Twinkle Wings, that's better.
Yeah, Twinkle Wings is a solid name.
Missile Thorn? Yeah, I would shorten it to Dawn, too.
You can be Don Missile or you can be Bert Thorn, but you can't be Don Bert Missile Thorn.
Yeah, choose one.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, guys, we really got him. Dunk on him.
Does this change how we want to approach? Do we want to just, go up to the drawbridge and try to talk to the guy?
I feel like we should still try to sneak and then talk to him if we get caught, but maybe that's wrong of me.
I feel like that'd be hard to...
Yeah, because we can't... it's hard to come back from that.
Yeah.
If we,
Yeah, you're right. Stupid.
No, Bailey, no!
Bailey, you've been working on this.
Yes, it's okay. No one can be as smart as me, but it's fine.
I can't sing, I can't scheme. What kind of a whale am I?
Oh, you're a great whale.
There's no need to talk down on ourselves. We are all great at being ourselves.
We all have different traits.
Thanks, guys.
So, should we push on then and just try to get there before it gets too dark and try to talk to them?
Yeah, screw it. Let's do it. That's a good approach. And then if that doesn't work out.
I like this plan because, if we talk to them, maybe the gremlins won't want to eat me.
Yeah.
Very also good point, Juliet. Yes. Thank you.
Tortellini, are you ready to turn on turbo mode?
You see, he very slowly does the back foot brush of a horse will vroom vroom. You somehow hear a car revving. It makes no sense, but
Freaking love turbo mode.
All right, well, the sooner we get there, the less of a chance we got for this gloom to encapsulate us. I'm feeling hopeful already, so let's go.
That's the freaking spirit. Let's do this.
To Christmas!
Woo!
all right. I need a different character now to roll a realms check.
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. That's a 12.
Whoa.
That's a natural 12. Da-da-da-da-da.
Let's go.
Shit.
Let's go.
As you are trekking along, you notice a sound, Nas. It kind of sounds like music. It's kind of faint, but it's definitely coming from behind the castle.
Hey, do you guys hear that?
Yeah,
What is that?
is that DMX?
It sounds like music, yeah.
Yeah, here.
And Twinkle Wings brings Snowball around to kind of sneak, and you come around like a bush that you can kind of peek through. And Twinkle Wings peeks and is obviously way at the bottom. Juliet is next in height. Nas is next on her wings. And then it's Theodare, and then it's Bailey, as we've got a little ascending height order peak. And you see a cave. You see 6 gremlins of various colors, like purple and blue and pink, that are trying to practice dancing and yet are fighting with each other. You're like, And then there are 3 plapidutes, which are these green blobby things with cartoonish smiles and legs that are harmonizing in a trio.
That's amazing.
And then you see 4 pocket fiddler spiders that have set up their musical webs in such a way to have differing pitches as they play a string quartet along with the trio singing as the gremlins try to dance.
Okay. Alright, so what is our plan?
Do we want to engage with them here and be like, wow, that was really good? Maybe a few notes here and there, a little, tune that thing. Or do you want to try and sneak past? I don't know how feasible that part is, but we could figure that out.
We could, if we really compliment them, we could be like, you guys should have a theater. And then we could talk about how, Christmas wishes and all of that.
Yeah. We could
basically just invite them to join the party.
We could pretend that we are critics and ask to speak to the troop leader because we're looking for a band of actors. Or is that lying and that's kind of mean?
No, it's not. It's not lying. It is telling parts of a truth and withholding other parts that are not truth. So it's not lying, technically.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I like that. I like that plan. Okay. And with that, Nosilla's gonna bust through and just start clapping.
Juliet, put your hood up.
Bravo!
Yeah!
Bravo! Well done. Very
Bravissimo
nice.
even.
The spiders stop
Bravissimo.
playing, and the plopidutes stop singing in turn, and the gremlins stop fighting but kind of pause in their fighting poses.
The dust cloud freezes in the air.
Yeah, and they wait to see what you say.
Wow, well, Bailey, you were right about your connection, saying that this troop was exactly what we were looking for to bring to the town, to bring back some spirit in them. Yes, to fit. What was it? There was a spot open at the new theater, and they needed an opening act to really bring the people together, and I think that these folks have something going here.
Hi guys, my name is Bailey Nayworth. I hope you don't mind that I referred you to my associate here. I know we've never met and I haven't spoken to you before, but I have heard your awesome music, and so I really thought you guys would be a good fit. So I wanted to bring my associate Nas here, and maybe potentially speak to your troop leader because, it's real possible we can even get you guys into a sweet gig at a brand new theater if everything goes according to plan.
You see the gremlins have been kind of tilting their heads. The plopidutes are whispering amongst themselves with the pocket fiddle spiders. The blue gremlin turns around and tries very hard to sound out a word and goes,
Theater?
Yeah.
Yes, our good friend, theater.
You follow! Donbert here!
Hell yeah! Let's go!
This has been Land of Eam, a lighthearted fantasy RPG. Land of Eam features the vocal talents of TJ Barry as Theodare, Amanda Fernandez-Acosta as Nosilla, and Giancarlo Herrera as Bailey. The rest of the world is voiced by your game master, Hannah Schooner, with editing by Giancarlo Herrera and sound design by Hannah Schooner. If you like what you heard and you want to listen to the rest of our holiday hijinks, head on over to patreon.com/Drimbus for the second and final episode of Land of Eam. Thank you so much for listening, folks. Have a happy holiday.